We're not live again.
Oh, we're live. We're live. I see it. It says the stream is live.
Because Joe said, no, you're running away. Don't play the introduction. And then Amanda's like, do it. And I'm like, do it? Not do it?
And here I am, like,
I don't know.
We
We're voguing.
Yeah.
This is the new intro.
Yeah.
Because we didn't do the intro, whatever it was.
Well, it's been a minute since we've gone live for our show, a couple weeks.
Because your fault. It's your fault.
I know it is. So I went to Colorado.
Did you bring me back any stuff?
Yeah. And so we took a little break.
You brought me back some goodies?
From Colorado? Shoot, I wish I would have brought myself back some. But
oh my gosh, I don't want to bring back some goodies.
I don't want to take that risk.
I'm married to a cop. We'll be all right.
Darn Texas.
Come to Ohio. It's fine here.
Yeah.
We moved from Florida to Alabama, and Alabama is like, if you get caught with just like some little leftovers, what do they call that? What do they call it? Leftovers? Shake. If you got caught with shake, they would put you in jail.
Do not want to discuss my new job.
Your what?
My new job.
What's your new job? Do you sell it?
I got a job at a dispensary.
Nice. Good for you.
Yeah, bark about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I used to live in Colorado. Now I live in Texas. And so it's a little different here.
It's a little bit different in Texas. Things are bigger down there.
Why they don't get on that?
It'll happen eventually.
How come I don't see my chat?
Absolutely. For sure.
What was that?
Sure.
Oh,
what are you doing? You just
I don't know.
off.
I don't know.
Oh my God.
I see you still.
Oh, that's good. I don't see anybody. I hate this computer.
No. Help the wifey out.
So Amanda
This is going great.
Amanda me at my work.
This is how we roll. This is why people like to watch us, because we're a little bit of a hot mess sometimes.
You know, I'm trying to find my chat. Where are the people that? I'm going to touch something else. Okay.
Because then you're going to blank out the screen.
Hello and good evening.
Yeah, I got to say hello to being Marty.
Yeah.
So
the chat might be a little slow at first, just because we've been missing for a couple weeks.
And I don't know who being
but
Marty.
You know what? We have a lot of people who watch replays.
Maybe being Marty is a friend of Amanda's.
No.
Well, welcome in, being Marty.
Welcome.
Hello.
Oh, come on, stop crying. Come up here. Come on.
Don't be a whiner. Just come.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. Come on. You got room. Oh my gosh, they're so baby. They're babies. You should have seen
what
them.
kind of dogs do you have?
I have Dachshunds. They're 4.
Oh, that's right. You have Doxies.
Yeah, they're my babies.
Oh.
We had professional cleaners come in today. Hi, Ian.
Hi, Anne.
We have some lurkers. We have professional cleaners come in for the first time because I can no longer, with my back and everything, I can't mop, I can't sweep, all those things. So we brought in somebody. They were here for 3 hours, and for at least 2 hours, my female dachshund followed the one lady back and forth. Every time the lady came out of the room, she'd bark at her until she went back in the room. Like, you're not supposed to be out of that room. Then Frodo, he would stick his nose in the doggy door when we were outside. He'd stick his nose in there and watch what they were doing. And then he would go back out. And he'd go run around the car. And then he'd come back and he'd look in. He was so nosy. But overall, they did very well. I wasn't, they They just didn't know what was going on, why they were not sitting down and getting pet.
Right. Why are you here if not to love me and feed me?
Yeah.
I don't like, I made them give them a treat so maybe they'd stop barking at them, but that didn't really work.
Yeah. Well, they're protecting you.
Oh, okay. Being Marty says, it's my first time here for your live. I will be emailing all of you guys my information here in just a few minutes. Okay. So on my channel, I don't make anybody blue except for my husband. And whenever I was auctioning, I gave my moderators blue. So don't get offended if you're not blue. I just don't do it.
Yeah, that's fine. We usually only require information for auctions.
Yeah.
We don't really, we do pop-ups, I guess, but it's not necessary, Marty, but we appreciate that.
Okay, that's good. See, I used to auction on here all the time. With
you did like every week.
Every week, like 2 or 3 times a week. And then after the pandemic, we had lots of people that decided, hey, I can do this too.
Sure.
And on YouTube. And it kind of saturated the market. And I broke my ankle, and I then twisted the same ankle after it was healed and I went through surgery. So I kind of just backed out. Right. I said, I'm going to take a break. And then, I started seeing where things were going on YouTube. And I was like, I'll just take a break. And then I went back on YouTube. And if you don't do it consistently, you lose your people. You lose, absolutely. Except for the ones that, still keep up with you, even though you're not on YouTube anymore. And I loved being around my people. I would still go into my friends' auctions and talk to my friends because I had some really great bonds that I made. But, I decided I'm going to try knickknacks.net. And that has been really nice, being able to use that platform to put things for sale in that marketplace, and also do eBay. And then I also started my own platform called Holiday Hoarders on district.net. So we're hoping that will take off. So we'll just see. Now I'm talking about me, but we want to talk about.
I know. I was going to say, you always give me a hard time about me talking too much.
Right.
Me talking you're trying to let so much. And I know absolutely nothing about this beautiful.
Right. I spoke to myself. This is Amanda. It was Candyland Curiosities. Cuckoo! I know when she's on, because as soon if I go on when she's on, she's cuckoo. Sometimes she wears her uniform.
But you say on, so are you talking about YouTube? Because our audience, I don't know.
I'm going to tell you what she does, because I'm telling you, I think she's on 24 hours a day.
It feels like it sometimes. So yeah, so I'm Amanda, obviously, and I've been doing this reselling thing for about 2024? So about 4 years. Okay. 3-4 years. And I've thrifted my whole life. I've always loved collecting things. I've been a hoarder, since I was born, clearly. But I started over on Instagram with live sales, and I just fell in love with it. I love people. I love talking. I love being a fool. I just mess around. I have a good time. I don't care. I'm here to spread joy. That's the point of me being alive. That's what I've decided. And this is the way I've chosen to share it right now.
So do you sell anything specific or just
I
everything?
well, I'm Candyland Curiosities. I'm a land of curiosities. I sell
Okay.
vintage decor. I sell and that means MCM glass. I sell kitsch. I sell pottery. I sell smalls. Literally anything, vintage toys. I do antique books to modern books. I do ephemera, jewelry, really anything.
It's true.
Nice.
I've seen
Yeah.
it.
I have not. So that's good to know. So you don't have specific days that you do it or specific times, or do you?
Yes and no. So I
Yes
sell
and
on I found Whatnot from
Okay.
Instagram. And so I hopped onto Whatnot, and that really took off for me. So Whatnot has been a fabulous a platform for me where I've grown. I've got almost 6,000 followers over there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I'm not even 2 years in yet. So
yeah, good for you. Good for you. You're doing something right.
Right. I'm engaging. I'm fun. I'm crazy, but I really I pay attention. I listen to people, and it's not so much that I listen to what they want, but I listen. I help people. I do a chat show every Tuesday morning on Whatnot called Let's Get It Done, Get Stuff Done, where we are accountable for our life. So whether you're a reseller or not, you come in and I help you with getting your day started and done productively and in a healthy way. So we're all about positivity. We'll build each other up. We give each other tips and tricks. I am not a guru. I do not have all the answers. I'm just here to give you examples of what's worked for me. And if it helps you, awesome. And maybe somebody else in the chat might have an idea. And then we help each other as a community. So that's what I do.
That's awesome. So how did you get into this? Like, did you have a different job before? What have you done work-wise? And then what made you get into trying to sell through social media, platforms, YouTube or whatnot?
Sure. So I have always I've always been a creative individual. I can make something out of nothing. I think I got that from my mom, where you're just scrappy. You're like, all right, there's nothing. You got three things, MacGyver the crap out of it and make it work, right? So I went to culinary school and I became a chef. And I met my husband here in Cleveland, and we got married and decided we wanted to open up a chocolate shop. So we did.
Oh, that sounds yummy.
Yeah. So he actually flew me to New York, took me to Manhattan, proposed in front of the Romeo and Juliet statue in the middle of Central Park, made me a Montague officially. Yeah, he's a smart guy. And then he took me to all the chocolate shops in Manhattan. And in Cleveland, we don't really have like fine dining, high-end chocolate. And we were like, we could totally do this. So we did. So we came home. We figured out how to make chocolate, like truffles, confections, chocolate bars, that sort of thing. We did not do bean to bar. We used Belgian and French chocolates, Valrhona and Calbo. And we did that for about 11 years.
Wow.
So, yeah, we specialized in pairing fine wine and craft beer with chocolate. I won 7 sweet awards for that from March of Dimes, Signature Chef Auction. I've been in the New York Times. I've been in Delta Airlines magazine. I've been on.
Wow! I'm impressed. I am impressed.
Yeah.
So are you still in that or no?
No, we're no longer doing that. We're out of that business. We closed in 2019 in December, right before the pandemic. We signed on with actually a CBD infused chocolate company. And we did edibles for a little bit, beneficial edibles to help with pain and sleep and that sort of thing. So it was blending the two things that I like to do, which is help people and make people feel good at the same time, with something that was everybody friendly. And actually, cannabis is really absorbed by the body the best in chocolate.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it binds, the cannabinoids bind to the cocoa butter the best, and it absorbs into your body more evenly and steadily. So, yeah.
It's interesting.
That's way cool. That, like, wow.
Yeah.
I'm now really excited that you're here, because like
you weren't excited before?
Well, you didn't know. I'm telling you, I'm a jack of all trades, master of none.
So what? So you explained the chocolate.
Hey, Sugar Plum.
Thing. What made you turn a corner into reselling?
So I've also been in the food business my whole life. So I'm a classically trained chef. I'm not a pastry chef. Neither is my husband. So working in a kitchen, I transitioned from chocolate back into a kitchen food service kind of experience, and the hours and the strain of the work, being on my feet that many hours a day, like I was working 70 to 80 hours a week.
Oh yeah. I used to work in the food business, and it's rough. It's hard.
No rest for the wicked.
Exhausting.
Right? Yeah. So I broke my back more. I have degenerative disc disease, and then so it
Me too.
Yeah. So my disc slipped. And I couldn't do it anymore. So I started looking for a desk job. I did that for a hot minute, and the corporate world tried to eat my soul. And I said, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I don't do that. I don't put on a face for work. This is it. This is the person you get every day of the week, whether I'm at work or at home. I am exactly the same. So I said, bye. Because I had just found live sales like 5 months before, and I was like,
You're like,
yeah, and it was hot. It was super hot back then.
Yeah.
Like during that.
And I was like, I could do this. I can talk to anybody.
Oh yeah.
I could sell. My chocolate has been to France, to Japan. It has been in the hand of royals. I have dealt with Katie Holmes on a personal basis.
Wow.
I can talk to anybody in a little box on the internet.
Right.
Yeah.
I have no problem. So this has been a roller coaster. I am on every platform. I am on YouTube. I am on Instagram. I am on Whatnot. I am on Knickknacks. I am on Vamp. I am on Ephemera Marketplace. I am on.
Wow. So is your name Candyland Curiosities across the board?
Across the board. You can find me on eBay, everything.
So just so everybody watching or in the chat right now, that's depending on what you watch through, that's how you can find her.
You just look for the unicorn.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch you. I'm gonna watch you because you're like energetic like me.
Well, I am. Ask Flamingo. Am I like this all the time?
All the time. She's got energy.
I love it.
It doesn't matter what hour of the day she's on. She's just on. Her switch is on, and it's very sincere. And she's very complimentary.
Yes.
And there's been times I've had some screw ups, like some major screw ups, not just my screw up, but, and she's like, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You can do it again the next day. And, just very positive to
I love the vibe.
In her chat, and she remembers people's first names, and I like that a lot because I was, whenever we were working in YouTube, you get to know them by their first names,
right?
They become your family. And Jessie Four said Amanda has always been amazing.
Jessie.
I wanted to say hi to
Welcome in, Sugar Plum.
See where I wanted to say
hello, Jesse
and Anne and Sugar Plum Fairy and Joe's dropping links. The holiday hoarders. We're still setting it up, but you can put whatever kind of holiday stuff out there. Not just Christmas, just whatever.
Right.
So we're excited about that. But we're not talking about that. What are you giving me those looks for?
What looks?
You look like a child that's getting in trouble. Like you're just thinking of something.
She's
something
coming up with crazy
previous.
ideas. Mm-hmm.
You gotta
And,
watch.
like-
You gotta watch her. You know, she's seriously can be bad.
No, I don't believe that. She's an angel, clearly.
a little naughty, a little.
Have you not?
spicy.
Do you not?
I
listen to
feel
country
like
music?
the
Angels
vibe
live in
that she
Texas.
has is a little like
Yeah.
sweet.
But she's not from Texas.
But she's there now, so it counts.
Whatever. I know her. We have
Alright,
a lot
so-
of fun.
This is how you make friends, Flamingo.
Yeah.
I don't want any friends. I don't want any friends. No,
Oh
I'm
yes,
kidding.
you do. Stop it. Stop it.
I'm gonna
always-
see you like in a week, Renee.
Well,
A
she
week?
yes. I get to go meet. I've never met her in person.
Well,
just-
it's about time.
I know, and I've
Yeah,
met her.
she's met my man, Chris the Goose,
Nice.
in
The Goose.
person, but we have not met in person yet. So I'm
Yeah.
pretty stoked about that.
And I'm gonna
pretty
get to meet
excited.
their baby, which is really exciting.
Yeah,
They,
he might make an appearance. He's having a right before this, which is what took me so long. He was like a little whiny. He's having a rough day.
He's
Oh.
I don't know if he's gonna show up for the show, make his little appearance, because I always know everybody wants to see the baby.
he's
Everyone.
cutting his teeth.
Well, you know what? You got to think about you and the baby first. Screw
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
about us. We can wait.
Absolutely.
Leave the
Yeah.
baby with Lily if he's crabby.
Mm-mm.
Well, so Lily has him right now, but she's having a little bit of a hard week. And she may eye roll right now because I know she's watching out there or out on our porch because I can hear the TV. But my ex-mother-in-law, her grandma died this week.
Oh no.
And so she's having a little bit of a hard time. So feel free to, throw a little hearts out for Lily. And she's such a good soul. She's the reason I can even do this show every week because she watches her little
Aw.
brother
She's
every week. And
she's
so
older. Kimberly-
I love you, Peanut. I love you, sweetheart. I love you, Lily.
I'm sorry for your loss. And I know the
Yeah.
only
Yeah,
reason
it sucks. I was close to her. She was super, super close to her.
Yeah.
So it's
But
it's
the
hard.
only reason Lily is watching is because of me. Because she thinks
No.
I'm
Absolutely.
She thinks I'm hilarious.
You wanted to see the secret guest.
Well, that too. Because you never know. You were my
All right,
guest. You never know what I'm going to do.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
This is true.
What is your favorite thing to do besides sell on many different platforms?
Besides work,
Yeah. But it's not work if you're having fun.
no, it's fun. That's the thing. And I'm caught up. I have
That's
no
good.
shipping. It's done. It's out.
That's wonderful. I never have any shipping. I have the shipping department.
Yeah, I got
No,
one of those
No,
too.
that doesn't count.
My
I don't want to
shipping
hear it.
department is
I don't want
up,
to hear it.
too.
Mm-mm.
I'm just
So
saying.
you don't have you got a hobby or something that maybe you don't have time for it, but something that you
I
would
paint.
like to do.
I paint.
Oh, how
Do
wonderful.
you?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah,
We
I do.
just became best friends.
Did we just become best friends? I think we did.
We did.
You
Um,
finger paint.
I
It's
do.
not
I
the
do.
same, Kimberly.
I abstract paint. I do acrylic
You've
abstract
never
paint.
seen my stuff.
What?
You abstract paint. That's
Yes.
way cool. How
Yeah.
long have you been doing that?
About 7 years now.
Oh, fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
always
so-
afraid to paint.
Don't.
I love to paint. I love to paint. I've been painting my whole life.
Scares me.
Like
I'll
my
draw.
grandmother,
That's
the
awesome.
teacher, she put a brush in my hand when I was real little. Bob Ross style, I could do with my eyes closed.
That's amazing. See, no, I cannot do literal landscape, or even I know Bob Ross style is not literal in any sense of the word. He is a magical magician.
It's a
That man.
little dab of
Happy little trees.
happy little tree.
We fall asleep to Bob Ross. No, not even a joke. He is lullaby central. He's the most amazing. We don't deserve Bob
he's
Ross.
awesome. But I've never been necessarily into abstract. So what got you into that? Because I'm more of like, when I paint, like I gotta have every line, every little tree, whatever it is. And I can paint like anything on a realistic,
Trees are not
form,
perfect.
That's all.
but I can't do abstract. So what got you into that?
Well, one, the fact that I can't paint real things, that helps. That helps steer you in the right direction. You're like, you know what? No, don't try the face
Had
again.
soda go in my nose.
Don't do the tree again. You're gonna fuck it up. But so like
Woo!
I like color. I am a huge fan of color.
Okay.
My hair, this is the most tame my hair has been in
I
probably
know
15
Anne
years.
does. She's unfaithful.
Like it's usually neon pink, purple, blue, something. Okay.
Mhm.
So it gives me the freedom to experiment with different tones, dimensions, the way color works together, how it looks next to each other. It's more about balance and color combination and light and dark. I do different. I work with glow in the dark paint, so you have a different painting when you turn the lights off and put it on lights. So like I have the freedom to do whatever I want and nothing is wrong. That is why.
That's cool.
like,
So do you sell any of your artwork, or do you?
I've had several
do.
shows. Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I did a couple
Way
live sales on
cool.
Instagram
Way
where I've sold it
cool.
all. Yeah. So
Yeah,
like,
that's
our
my
friend
best
Ian.
friend. Sorry, Renee, you're out. That's my new best friend right there.
this is
You're out.
this is a mini one that I did.
Oh, cool! I love
Oh,
those colors.
It kind of reminds me of Monet's lily pads one.
It was meant to be inspired by nature. So yes.
Yeah, that's exactly
below,
what I thought of. Was
under black light, pieces of
a
it.
nature.
Yeah,
aspect.
so we did a show, like we do trains on whatnot, and
Choo choo.
we do lots of themes, themed ones, and I hosted a lot of trains. I got a little burnt out. A little is an understatement, but
I can see where that could happen.
Ask Jesse. They had a friend intervention for me. No joke. They were like, maybe you should take some time off.
Yeah.
I was doing like 12 shows a week at one point. I used to do 3 shows on a
Wow.
Saturday.
I just don't see how you do that.
It was intense.
Did you sleep at all?
Yeah, every night, 8 hours. I don't know. So we did a train where it was for International Women's Day, and you had to do a show inspired by a woman. And I picked Amy Whitehorse, who was a Native American Navajo woman who went to the Art Institute of New Mexico. And she is a contemporary American or a contemporary abstract artist. And she's been in a ton of galleries, and her paintings are really simple but abstract, and it is all inspired by nature and done in natural tones. And it's meant to get you to slow down and walk the path like you would in a park and see the little things along your path. So that was the idea behind that painting. So I did a painting in her style with my style attached. So that's
Way
what this is.
cool. Like I'm totally jazzed about you being on because you're right up my alley, man.
So,
you
yeah,
are
that-
right
that
up
was the
my
fun part.
alley, personality wise, and what you like to do.
Thanks. How do I get 8 hours of sleep? I just do. I didn't say it was all together.
If you ever have a chance, you need to look her up on Instagram. Like I started seeing that she was doing different. She was on Facebook. She you do your shows where it goes to YouTube and to Instagram.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden I was like, well, she's not on Knickknacks. What the hell? She's just on Instagram doing this. I'm like, what does she do? Oh my God. And I started paying attention because it started popping up on my screen. And I give you props because I don't see how you keep up with it all. Because I'm constantly looking back and seeing, when am I supposed to be on? Okay, when? And I've lost that mojo. Not the Joe here, but the mojo.
Write it down, man.
Yeah, the painting. I don't know. I've always wanted to oil paint, and I draw, and I used to draw a lot. That was what I loved to do.
Where are they? Show me.
I don't have them any. I was a kid. I was in my 20s.
When was the last time you drew?
Probably my. Have I drawn whenever? No, not when I. It's been at least 20 years.
What?
Okay, then
well,
what
if
is
you
today?
love it, you should do it.
Today is
Thursday. Next Thursday.
All
I
right,
need to see a drawing.
We're
Next Thursday.
Yeah, pay
my kids
attention.
are gonna be gone.
Don't care. There are a million hours between now and then.
If you my mom not used to, but she always says you should do something every single day that
brings you happiness.
Yes, even if it's for 5 minutes, to do something that makes you happy. So if that makes you happy, then
they have adult toys for that.
Well, I didn't even know that you were like into the whole painting thing. We've been friends for how long, and I had no idea. Oil painting is a whole different.
She just went right. Whoa,
it is. Oil painting is a whole different animal. I haven't even touched that yet.
It is.
I just think it's so beautiful. I would love to.
It is because you can get textures.
I like to touch it. I like to feel it.
Yes, texture is everything. Yes,
I like it.
Yeah, I'm more of a for me, oil painting was never a thing that I like because I'm too impatient and I want to wait in between the layers.
Yeah,
but for abstract, oil painting would be all right. But I'm more of a detailed, if you give me a picture, whatever it is, I can paint it.
That's awesome.
But waiting for layers, because oil paint takes forever.
Yeah,
I don't know that
I'm too impatient for me to ever be into that one. But I admire it because you can get those textures out, and really bring something to life through oil painting. It's just not. Anne says I've done oil pastels.
Oh yes, the crayons, right?
Yeah, those are nice too.
I have some downstairs. Those are fun to mix with acrylics because you can put them over top.
Acrylic is my jam. So I have a question. I don't know how. Well, anyways, where are you from? Where were you born? Where do you live now?
Well,
were you not paying it?
Ohio. I don't go anywhere. I was born in Cleveland. I went to college. I went to Johnson Wales in Providence, Rhode Island.
Wow.
And then I came back home. And that's an eBay noise. I know that noise.
Yeah, I won something. I mean, I sold some.
Yeah, you guys like you didn't win nothing. You sold something.
Well, I won.
You won money, girl.
Winner! Oh, okay. Continue on.
Yeah. So moved back to Cleveland. And we live in Lakewood now, which is just outside of Cleveland. I can walk to the lake in 20 minutes.
Oh, wow.
So
Nice.
I'm very close north.
Yeah.
I
Which
think
is lovely.
This is probably as far north as Joe's going to let me go.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like the snow? No snow?
He doesn't want to live in the snow. I mean, I lived in
me
Missouri.
either. Me either.
I was born and
It's
raised
not that
in Missouri.
bad. It's only for 10 months of the year. It's really
Yeah.
not that
So
bad.
I live in southern Texas, so those 10 months of the year, it's nice here.
No, it's not. It's 9,000 degrees. There are
No,
spiders
it's
as
not
big as your head.
9,000.
There are gators
People think,
and
think
lots
that
of
it's
dust.
ridiculous.
No.
People think that it's ridiculous. So I used to live in Colorado, and it does get very hot in Colorado for a short period of time, a couple months. But I would rather, like right now, Chris, who was in the chat, Chris the Goose,
He's checking up.
in some shorts and a t-shirt. Here I am. I feel like I'm overdressed because of how nice the weather is right now. So
don't
I
take
would
off your clothes.
I'd rather have 8 months out of the year to wear this comfortably than deal with the snow. I lived in Colorado for like 30 years.
It's
so
pretty
I
to
dealt
look at.
with cold weather.
Mm-mm. Give me hoodies or give me death. Mm-mm.
Yeah, to each their own.
Some
Some
people love living in the snow. I have those hot flashes now, and I wish I lived where it was colder because I would probably enjoy it. I just go flop my big old body down in a snowdrift when I was having a hot flash.
Yeah.
And I'd probably
I'm good.
Come visit me in February. You can make snow angels. It's great.
I mean, or you have a hot flash, you can open the door and just step outside.
Right.
Instead of opening the refrigerator and your husband comes in and says, "What's going on with you?" You won't say what's going on with you when you go outside. He'll just keep praying that you're out there shoveling some snow for him, which is not going to happen.
No. You hire people.
Joe just said, I want 90 and humid with a chance of rain every day at 5 o'clock.
No, you don't. No, Joe, you're so wrong. You can be wrong.
No, Joe, you're right. That's why we're friends.
Hi, Boosted Chick. How are you?
Hey, Boosted Chick.
Hi, Chris. You came to my show.
To each their own. Some people love the cold. Some people like the hot. To each their own. Whatever makes you happy is mine.
If you hang out after the show, you can meet Chris.
Okay.
You can. We usually hang out. Don't tell the chat.
Hey, Rita.
I'm not going to be sad.
Anybody can come. It's fine. We'll just invite all the, No. Is that not how it works?
I don't know.
Don't invite her back again.
No, you're awesome.
No.
You might be one of my favorites.
We'll
You
have
guys
to
gotta come to my channel next time.
Yeah. We'll have to have you here on game night.
There's a game night?
We do.
Game night once
a month. We switch up the games. Last time we did like a Family Feud sort of thing. I think the next time we're going to do a Would You Rather sort of vibe to switch it up a little bit. But it's
She's
fun.
in charge of game night. I don't know. I just am going to drink my wine. And
yeah, you drink a lot of wine. You do that. You do
What's
that.
your favorite?
because-
Okay,
because
let's
that
discuss that. What's
makes
the preferred
the show
beverage?
even better.
Well, what show? What beverage do we like preferred? Favorite beverage?
Oh, she's gonna drink
Oh.
light beer, natural light. That's what she's gonna drink.
For me, it depends. I do like wine. I do like wine. My only issue why I don't drink more wine is because you only get so many glasses out of a giant bottle.
So just drink the whole bottle.
Don't use a glass.
Well, so margaritas would probably be my
Yes.
favorite thing to drink.
Yes.
Mm.
The drink I drink most often would be beer. How about you, Amanda? What do you prefer?
Oh, bourbon.
How about you, Amanda?
Well, I know you're a wino.
I will drink wine, but margaritas are my favorite.
Okay,
Are
so
they? Okay.
okay, frozen or on the rocks?
On the rocks.
Kimberly?
Margaritas?
And I have to have lime and I have to have salt, or it's not a margarita.
Okay, well, Renee, we're gonna have to in Nashville get some margaritas.
Well, there
What
we
up,
go.
Nikki.
Good.
Nikki, look.
Well,
Nikki.
who's going to take care of the baby if we get drunk?
I'm not gonna get
the
wasted to the
guys?
point. I'm not gonna get wasted to the point of not being able to take care of him.
Rum
Whatever.
chata and fireball mix. I love it, Marty. That's fantastic. 83 in Canada. 83. That's so hot. I like bourbon.
Bourbon.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've
Bourbon.
tried to drink like
Yeah.
whiskey and I just can't. I can't.
It's
I'm sorry.
okay.
It
You're
hits me in
allowed.
the back of my throat and I go,
No, it's good. Booker's is probably my favorite. Double oaked Woodford is probably my second favorite, but I really like Whistle Pig too. So
Wow.
really the expensive stuff, because I'm not a cheap date. No, you can't afford me. I'm sorry. I don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
Good to know. Good to
I'm
know.
going to have to sell some more stuff in
you
order
do.
to afford you.
You do. I'm like a $300 dinner date. Just
Oh my
just
gosh.
we're
My
getting
kind of girl.
appetizers.
Because you know
we're
your
getting
stuff.
drinks. Yeah, right. I know what I'm ordering. And I know what you're gonna order too, because you don't know what you want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're
I can
immediately
be-
wrong.
I can be treated that way.
Right. You're gonna trust me. You don't know what you like.
I'm good.
We're gonna get every dessert on the dessert menu. Know that ahead of time.
Oh, I'm in. Cheesecake? Cheesecake?
Yeah, of course. There better be fucking cheesecake.
Yes. Cheesecake is my favorite.
Yeah, well, I mean, is there any other cake? Cake does not exist unless there's cheesecake.
Oh my gosh.
Come at me, bro.
I love you. I don't think I've ever told anybody I just first met. I love them. But
I have this effect on people. I don't know what it is. But yes, no, cheesecake is fabulous. I make so we, for our wedding favor, we didn't give away Jordan almonds or crap like that. Now if you want to talk coffee, it would be a 5-shot flat white made with heavy cream. Now that is a kick in the pants. My sister is a barista, 20 years running at Starbucks, so I know exactly what you're talking
That's a
about.
long time.
Yeah,
yeah, it is.
she could never. Yeah, she has free coffee for life now. That's a perk. It's a serious perk. She gets
That's
free
nice.
coffee every
I don't
week
drink
for the rest of
coffee.
her life.
Oh my gosh, I do. Chris tells me that without
How do we get
I'm
along?
a monster. So.
What?
How do we get along?
Monster.
I don't know. My husband doesn't drink coffee. My coffee in the morning is Coke or Mountain Dew. Not like Coke up the nose. The Coca-Cola you drink. I don't like warm drinks. The only warm drink I like is hot cocoa.
I'm a
Well,
coffee.
you need
I'm
to
a
be
coffee
introduced to more alcoholic warm beverages, number one. Because there are plenty out there that are delightful. And also
It's just not cold.
coffee can be iced, love.
Well, I know, and I have tried those, and there's like a French vanilla one that I like. Coffee French, no, what is it? Some French
You're allowed.
cocoa.
You're allowed.
I don't know. There's only one that I
I'm giving
like.
you shit. I'm giving you shit. You can like what you like and like it, and I don't care.
Well, I know I can, but I'm just telling you what I do like.
Well, I appreciate that because I will remember 6 years from now that you like the French vanilla iced coffee thing, and that's it. But you don't.
I
Like
will not remember that. You ask me tomorrow, I won't remember.
I have a weird, uncanny sense of remembering things. Except
I'm terrible. I'm horrible about that kind of stuff. But
water on the rocks.
Being Monty says iced coffee, no way for me.
No, not water on
Popo
the rocks.
says crown on the rocks. There you go. I used to drink a lot of Crown back in the day for my clubbing days. That was many moons ago. Many moons. Yeah.
Sorry. Water on the rocks, straight up with a lemon. Yes.
Frozen mocha coffee, Sugar Plum says. Yes.
Well, yes.
Maybe that's what it is. Mocha, frozen mocha coffee. Maybe that's what it is.
Oh, sure. Well, it's chocolate and coffee.
The caramel on top or something, I think.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know what you're talking about. And I
Something my kids got me, and they love coffee. They do iced coffee. They do hot coffee. And I'm like, I don't know where you got that from. Must have been your biological father.
You're hilarious.
Time for medicine.
Nikki, did you see my bun? Nikki.
Oh, a frappe.
Nikki,
did you see? You saw your bun. You weren't paying attention.
I want to make sure she sees it.
She said she's. Oh my gosh!
I missed it. I missed the comment.
You missed it.
How did I do?
Attention.
I sprayed the heck out of it with some hairspray. It's a little hard.
Well, if you keep touching it, it's not going to stay.
Yeah.
Well, so I don't know how many weeks ago it was, but we had Picky Nikki on as one of our guests, and she taught us how to do the bun. And I was like feeling lazy today, and the baby was grumpy, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do a little Nikki bun.
I learned how to do a space, what was it called? A space ball bun?
Yeah.
A space ball bun.
It's
not like I'll have to show you.
Another show?
Yeah, another show.
You're like, not now. Maybe another day.
Yeah, another day. My hair is like needs to be washed, and it's not going to behave properly. I mean, I'm just saying. But you got the mama bun going on right now. It looks very cute.
I feel like I look a little halo because I'm so angelic.
That's right, because you're from Texas.
I'm from Texas, but I live in Texas.
That's right.
Yeah, you know what? It is very big. It is very Texas in the sense.
Do you have one of those little ruffly aprons? And then you could be the Stepford wife.
She's got one too. She's
probably got everything. And you can tell she's very neat and organized.
Yeah, her background looks good. I was trying to figure out. Well, I'll ask her when she comes back. But
isn't it
my screen is small?
Isn't it Stadford?
Oh, bloomer? Are those bloomers?
Oh, it's an apron.
Oh, it's an apron. I see.
Those look like bloomers.
But they look
like bloomers.
Isn't that great?
And then it goes like, it looks like you're wearing bloomers. Those are cute. You need that in your life.
That is super cute.
So that would look cute.
Yeah. Is it called Stadford Wives? Is that what it's called?
Stepford.
Stadford. And then I started to say Stadford Shire with Stratford. That's not it. That's
step like a
right. Stadford
Yes.
Oh,
Staffordshire.
Staffordshire.
So what are you going to show on Tuesday? What's your plan?
yes.
What? Me on Tuesday?
Yeah.
I haven't thought about Tuesday yet. You know why?
Why?
Because I have an auction tomorrow.
What for what?
Teacher appreciation.
Oh, what are you going to show?
I have trinket boxes.
Yeah.
I have what else?
Paperweights.
Huh?
Paperweights.
Paperweight.
A martini glass.
A martini glass, a hand-blown martini glass with a monkey on it.
Oh, that's
the
perfect.
stand.
Because they're being chased around by little monkeys all the time.
Yeah.
Adorable.
Oh, and I have a Murano clown. A
Oh,
hand-blown
yes.
clown dish. I
Ooh.
have some pottery that they can use, like, for, there's pottery bowls. And I have, like, different sizes of those. I have a fun coffee cup. And they're all artist signed. And I know the story all behind that artist.
Ooh.
What else? Oh, I have a onyx. Yeah. Mexican onyx. I don't remember. Little, like, catch-all.
Oh.
It's very
nice.
pretty. It's very pretty.
That's exciting.
But I can't remember everything. But
That's
I have loaded like 32 things.
That's
So
awesome.
I haven't even thought of that. Tomorrow is my birthday, so I'm dealing with
Yay!
Maybe you
Yeah.
should lead
Everyone's
with that at
birthday. Do you
Happy-
sing, Amanda?
I do.
Do you see?
Yes.
Freaking A, man. We should sing Renee.
Yes, we're gonna
Happy
sing.
Birthday. Ready?
Yep.
Let's go.
Ha-
In the count of 3. Wait. You're jumping the gun. 1, 2,
She's
3.
awesome.
Happy
Happy birthday.
birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Day to you. Happy birthday, dear Renee Flamingo Flipper.
Happy birthday
to you.
Good.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's not often you get somebody to sing to you on the World Wide Web.
Yay, Renee. What are you going to do?
I'm meeting my brother with my husband and my brother's friend for dinner at an Italian restaurant that we really
Yum.
I'm looking forward to that. And then I'm coming back here to do my teacher appreciation auction. Because I wanted to do it. I couldn't tell Elsie. I just was like, I want to do it. Elsie put it together. And I was like, I want to do that. And I asked my husband, I said, will you be upset if I do an auction on my birthday? And he's like, no. Probably because he's like,
Yeah, you do what you want.
I don't have any idea what to do with you on your birthday anymore. So
Right? Like, pass. I'm going to pass.
So that's what I'm going to do. And
Fun.
then on it. Then I will work on the next auction because I need to dig through my inventory to find some cool looking things. That my favorite piece this last week was that crewel work with the mushrooms and the frog. I
Yeah.
love the piece. And I really wanted to keep it, but I was like, where do I put it? So I finally was like, I'm not going to use it. I don't know where to put it. So somebody has to take it and give it a good home. And
New home. Yes.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
And that was a
a
steal.
cool piece.
That was a
Cool
steal.
piece.
I missed that one. I know Chris watches whenever you're on for knickknacks or
Oh yeah, he watched me whenever I screwed up, and I texted him after, and he goes, "Yep, that was something."
Wow, you're hilarious. You're hilarious on that. We play it on our TV, so I'm like
Oh
in
my
the
gosh.
background. He's
Oh my
the one who signs in. But you are hilarious.
I
You're
thought
my
I was
favorite.
going to melt down and cry whenever I could not
Oh,
get it back. I was like, "What did you touch?" And I'm wanting to say, "What the F did you do?" But I can't because
can't. You
I know
did good
people-
though. You
people
didn't
can-
say it.
see me, and I'm like, and I got this one little tear, like just right here.
Oh, I
And
didn't
I'm
know
like, "What
that.
did
I
you
didn't know
touch?"
that.
And it's like, I don't know. And we're both going, and I'm like, "Oh my God, they probably see us doing that." Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know.
You probably look like one of those mimes, with the white face and white gloves going,
Oh,
I mean, I'm
man.
sure and everybody was nice. And I'm like, what do I do? Just give me one thing that will bring me back to something that looks like I'm supposed where I've been
So
before.
sad that I missed that. I'm so sad that I couldn't help you.
It was like,
Oh, look who's making his appearance.
"Hi, Charlie."
Oh,
Yeah.
look at the baby.
What is that? We're gonna see. Oh, you're okay. You're okay. You're okay. Say hi. Say hi, YouTube. Say hi, Amanda. You're gonna
Hi,
see Renee in
baby.
like a week. What are you doing?
Hello.
Hi, baby.
What are you
He's so
doing?
cute.
You're so sweet. Hi,
This,
honey.
this is Chris Charles III, named after his daddy.
Sir Charles, how are you?
He is 6 months old.
It's so nice to meet you, sir. You are adorable.
Sweet.
You're just
he was
the
a sweet boy. He
cutest.
Old on the camera. He has hair, y'all. He's got.
Oh, no, he does. He's got the baby fur.
Ah, yeah, that's Sugar Cone.
Oh,
You're okay. He's all looking around. He's like, what the heck is going on, Mom?
there's so many lights, Mom.
I wish y'all could see his eyelashes. They're so long they literally touch his eyebrows.
Oh, I love that.
He's
I
going to
love
be
when
a
they're that little.
lady killer.
Oh,
It's okay.
Uh-oh.
Don't be sad.
he's like, no, Mom.
Well, it's all the lights and
I don't like you. I don't like you giving me kisses. I'm a big boy.
kissing
Oh, he's
you.
so cute.
Unscreened. Everybody saw it. Oh, you're okay. Him's grumpy.
Yeah,
Really
it's
like
okay, baby.
So, guys, I hate to say it, but it's 8 o'clock, after 8 o'clock, so we must
Is it
go.
time? Oh no.
Yeah, are you gonna sing us out?
Yeah. Are you gonna rock us out?
Wait a minute.
Oh.
I'm gonna let Amanda in on what happens here. All right, so she sings us out,
I do.
but I find opportunities to chime in doing something stupid with
Fabulous.
with
I love
my
it. I can't
with
wait.
my singing something. So at any point during her singing us out that you feel that you can add something in, please do.
I'll pause and wait for
Ooh.
an Amanda moment.
Oh,
Okay.
you don't have to wait for me.
All right. So this should be really fun tonight. All right. Because I've got
It's gonna be the
somebody.
best one yet.
I got somebody that wants to play. All right. You ready?
Uh-huh.
Yep. And we appreciate you all, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Everybody hanging
everybody.
out. Thank you, Amanda. It was such a pleasure getting to know
My
you.
pleasure.
Please make sure to go and subscribe to her on all of her platforms.
Just
You
find
know,
me.
curiosity.
Yes, we will catch y'all in the next live. All right. Goodbye, YouTube. It's time to go.
Bye.
Da, 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 da. Goodbye, YouTube. Hope you liked the show. We hate to leave you, but we really must say goodbye, friends. We'll see you next week.
Bye. Oh, I gotta hit in stream. I'm like watching.
Push the button.
I'm not done yet. Keep making faces or something.